Hello and welcome back to this masterclass on the future of digital financial infrastructure in association with Banking Circle. I'm James King, the Banker's Europe editor, and I'm joined today by Anders Lacour, Chief Executive of Banking Circle. In this chapter, we're going to discuss the idea of the future-proof bank. Now, Anders, banks have experienced a number of crises in the recent past under very different circumstances. But to what extent can they draw on the lessons learned during those periods and apply them to today's challenges?
I think if you're looking into today's challenges, they obviously differ from previous crises. That's typically how it always is. But I think banking as an industry has historically been technology heavy. And you could say the basic architecture of a bank's technology is derived from monolithic systems. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to deploy new software in an agile way or quickly do product upgrades. And I think with that in mind, we've seen a huge shift in mindset, which we already started to see pre-COVID, where 6-7 years ago, banks were very reluctant to work with third parties like us to let us handle some of their payments. While now we're really seeing a mindset shift where they focus on digital first, scaling a digital relationship with their clients, while then letting other businesses do services to them or supply them with services that are non-core to either geographically or product-wise to them.
So, Anders, to what extent is the current health crisis stimulating greater collaboration between banks and the broader financial ecosystem? And how important is this collaboration to the idea of the future-proof bank?
If you look at collaboration between tech businesses and incumbent banks or fintechs and incumbent banks, I think we saw that trend already pre-COVID. And again, it's been accelerating through COVID, and hopefully it will continue because eventually it will provide better solutions for everyone. I think some good examples are Goldman Sachs partnering with Google to launch a credit card. HSBC recently signed up to develop a biometric identification system that will be launched together with Adobe. And there are a lot of examples that we can see that really will benefit the end customer by letting incumbents from different industries leveraging the other party's core skills. So, and I think if we all continue to do what we're good at, that will typically or eventually provide better solutions for the client and better business models for both banks, fintechs, and tech businesses.
Thank you, Anders. And in chapter 3, we will be discussing the new competitive landscape for financial services.